Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Nanda
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Vande Guru Nisha Bhaktan Isha Nisha Vatarakan Tat Prakasham Sadat Shakti Krishna Chaitanya Sangyakam Vande Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sahodito Gauradaye Pushpavanasau Chitrau Sandau Tamodau Granthirarambha Kori Mangala Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan Tinera Smarana Tinera Smarana Hoya Bigana Vinashana Anayasa Sapal Nijavanchita Purana Shri Rupa Raghunatha Padayarasha Chaitanya Charitamrita Kahi Krishna Dasa Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear worshipful devotees, thank you so much for joining. We are reading Sri Chaitanya Caritamrita Adi Lila, chapter 7, entitled Lord Chaitanya in 5 features. So we have discussed till text number 34 in the last reading. So we're going to continue from there. Actually 33 in the last reading. So we're going to continue from 34. Okay. And we were reading that how Lord Chaitanya and the associates gave mercy to anyone and everyone, although Krishna demands full surrender. But Lord Chaitanya is so kind. Namo Mahavadanyaya. Even those people who were running away, who were expert in running away from Krishna. But Krishna, Lord Chaitanya, and we watched the drama also yesterday, such a beautiful drama, Jagai Madan, who were expert in doing all the things against the scriptures. But look, the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Haridas Thakur, Advaita Acharya, etc. They said, you can kill me. I'll become your slave, but you chant Hare Krishna. Hmm. That is the mood of the Panch Tattva. So, and we also had a wonderful program, Sri Chaitanya, Lord Chaitanya's appearance. So I hope all of you had a wonderful time. And we will see how Lord Chaitanya gave the mercy to those who were running away, the Mayavadis, the impersonalists, the Nindakas, the Kutarkikas, who were expert in wrong logic. So all that we're going to study from here onwards. Text 34. Chabisha Vatsar Chabisha Vatsara Chila Grihast Ashrame Pancha Varshe Kaila Yati Dharme. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu remained in the householder life for 24 years, and on the verge of his 25th year, he accepted the sannyas order. Purport: there are 4 orders of spiritual life, namely Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, and Sannyas, and in each of these ashramas, there are 4 divisions. The divisions of the Brahmacharya ashrama are Savitriya, Prajapatya, Brahma, Brit. And the divisions of the Grihastha ashrama are Varta, Sanchya, Shalina, Varta, professionals, Sanchya, accumulators, Shalina, those who do not ask anything from anyone, and Shilonchana, those who collect grains from the paddy fields. Similarly, the divisions of the Vanaprastha ashrama are Vek, Vekhanasa, Valkilya, Odambara, and Fenapa. And the divisions of the sannyasa are Kutichika, Bahudaka, Hamsa, and Nishkriya. These are the two kinds of, sorry, there are two kinds of sannyasis. Those who are called Dhiras and Narottamas, as stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam 1.13.26 and 27. At the end of the month of the January in the year 1432, Shakabda, AD 1510, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the sannyasa order from Keshav Bharati, who belonged to the Shankara Sampradaya. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, dear worshipable devotees, for joining, and Sri Baldev, Seva Prabhu, and Vijaya Mataji, Ruby Mataji, Poli Mataji, and Girish Prabhu, and Mataji, and Shitla Mataji. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindubhye vachapatitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Nantakoti Vaishnavindi ki jai. So we are reading Sri Caitanya Caritamrita, Adi Lila, chapter 7, text number 34. Text number 34. In this, we are reading about Lord Chaitanya's plan to drown everyone, not just those who are pious and favorable to the path of bhakti, but also the ones who are unfavorable or opposing to the bhakti, or blasphemers, pashandis, adhama, karmanishthas, mayavadis, nindakas, pashandis, kutarkikas, so many, like 6 classes of people we read earlier. And what Lord did, Lord took sannyas, because even those people, even in India, someone these days, like we're talking about 500 years back, or even to be more precise, yeah, like the Lord took 10 sannyas in 1510. 1510. So he was born or appeared in 1486. So plus 24. So 86 plus 24, or 1486 plus 24 is about 1510. Okay, so that's the time Lord, or in the 25th year to be more precise, Lord took sannyas. So that's almost how many years? About 514 years back, to be more precise. So we are in 2024. So about 500 years, we generally say Lord appeared, Lord took his Leelas. So why he did that? So that even those who are offenders, they can respect. So they don't offend. Hey, look at these crazy people. They are just chanting and dancing, right? In India, if a sadhu is going, sadhu, they'll respect, right? Sadhu is respectable. So just a joke, like a real story, but it's a joke also. Like one time, his one of the Prabhupada disciple was driving in Raja, and Western body, and in India, driving is not easy. Even those people, Indian people, they don't generally drive because they feel like they're not used to now the traffic and this and that. So this devotee was driving, and somehow he, hit someone, like unknowingly, unwantingly. He hit a cycle wala or something. Nothing big. He just fell down. Maybe some scratches, some little minor injury. It's nothing major. And then a lot of people gathered, right? So now he felt I'm in big trouble, because in America, if this happened, this, like, it's big trouble. Like, you're invited big trouble for oneself. if a person like touches your car, or like accidentally also, if like a cycle wall or a pedestrian hits the car, and even if you get scratches, and still it's a big trouble, right? Am I right to say that? Like for that person, his insurance is so many, he can sue and legal and whatnot. It can go crazy. So I mean, with that background, this person thought, okay, I'm in big trouble now. And all these villagers, and he doesn't know the local language and something, you know, and all these villagers gather. So and now he's like even scared to get out of the car because he's like, what will they do to him? Like, so so they all got out, and finally they told him, hey, get out of the car. And there was one local Indian person also, and I said, please forgive. No, no. This person, all the villagers, they started chastising the cycle one. Because sadhu ki gaadi ke aage aa raha tha. Like, why you came in front of the car of a saint, right? Of a sannyasi's car. How dare you come in front? How dare you disturb a sannyasi, right? So this person was shocked, like so much respect. I mean, we're not encouraging any wrong. I mean, it was not wrong in the sense it was an unintentional mistake and very small. But I'm talking about the culture aspect, right? That even that sannyasi, that doesn't mean any sannyasi should do wrong, but the point is that people respect. People still respect, even in India especially. So that's why Lord took sannyas. That's why Lord took sannyas. So people, those who are offending and saying, hey, why are you chanting this gopi, gopi, you're crazy, you're this, they just stop doing offenses to the Lord and to the devotees. You don't have any other business. You guys are just good for nothing. And people were different kinds of, even today, people may say all these things. Oh, these are crazy Hare Krishna people, right? So it's okay. We are crazy. It's crazy to be crazy for Krishna. It's good to be crazy for Krishna than to be crazy, you know, um, in materialistic things. Like the other day, we were at the river park. So many people intoxicated also, but somehow the other they were chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. They were chanting Gauranga with so much enthusiasm, dancing. Some of them were drunk or smoking and whatnot, but still, it's look at the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. There is no qualification or disqualification. Anyone and everyone can do this. So that's why he took sannyas at the age of. So this verse talks about at 25 years. So first chobish means chobis to 4, 24. And pancha vimshati, ek vimshati is I think 20, right? So 25 pancha plus vimshati becomes 25. That's a Sanskrit counting. Varsha Koile Yati. Yati means sannyas. So one of the names of Lord Chaitanya is Yati Nam, Nyasi Nam, Shiromani. There are different grades of sannyasis, but topmost Yati Nam Shiromani, or Yati Raj, the king of Yatis, uh, Yati Dharma. Now, there is more. I think this is the first time I'm reading or hearing about this, that there are subdivisions in all the ashramas. So for those who like this technical information, it's good to know that Brahmacharya ashram, Savitriya, Prajapatya, Brahma, and Brit. These are the four subdivisions till the first 25 years. Grihastha, there is the English also. The Varta, professional, one starts earning, then one starts, a little bit saving, accumulation. Oh, I want to buy a house, I need to buy a car, I need to pay for my this and that. There's so many things. But in general, in this day and age, people are more focused around this. But look at even in the Grihastha ashram, the next two phases, Shalina, those who do not ask anything from anyone. Basically, you see, if I kind of draw this in a phased manner, uh, one devotee explained this nicely, used the whiteboard. Um, so you all see the screen, right? So let's say this is, okay. So let's say one enters the Grihastha ashram, okay, at this point. Hmm. Let's divide all the ashrams. 1, 3, 4, more or less. First 25, next 25, next 25, and then till 100 years, right? No one lives, or very few people get till that point. Most people average age is around 70, 75. I don't know, maybe around 80 for some. So we have to balance now how we'll figure everything out. People, um, so the first, we'll focus more on this ashrama. So basically, the point is if if we just kind of expand, I'll just do an exploded view of consider this is the starting point of Grihastha ashram and the ending point. So in the beginning, the person is like newly married, so then starts a job or working. So basically, they're expanding. Okay, promotion. Okay, this, that. So then accumulation. So it's getting more and more. House, paying mortgage, EMI, rent, this, that. Getting entanglement is increasing. You see, it's all these things are entangling. Hmm. But then there should be a point. There should be a point, then the person starts to kind of, okay, my time is coming. Now I need to wrap up. Hmm? Now I need to wrap up and now I need to slow down. Now I need so many things because my time, my old age is coming, my energy levels are going down. I need to focus more. So this is the material energy curve. So less material in time. The children are getting, older by this state, and eventually by the end of Grihastha they're more or less married or close to that point, right? That's the ideal situation, and then the parents have given them the right training and they are more into the stage, okay, now it's like retirement, so retirement from matrimony. So this is like the peak. So there's a peak, it's called the sanchaya period, but then one should also, but what happens in this current scenario, no one focuses on like winding down. Now it's my time to wind down. Also wind down material things and the bhakti. Now let the red represent the bhakti. Now, if the bhakti is going on slowly, slowly, now especially in the Grihastha ashram, time is less, energy is there, but time, what to say. So bhakti should step by step, keep increasing. That's the idea. Bhakti, but now as the person is getting closer, now the rate should get exponentially high. Is everyone following? Because now my time is less. I have crossed, for some it could be 40, for some it could be 50, for some it could be 60. That one has to figure out, right? But we know that now time is less. Now whole life I have worked, right? A major chunk, my youth, my energy I've given. Now I need to focus more hmm, on my spiritual life, more chanting, more reading, more hearing, more service, more sadhu sangha, whatever best I can do. Hmm. And this gradual step, the phased approach also helps. See, this is very nicely designed. I was talking to my brother also about this yesterday, today only actually. This is so nicely designed that even, if someone keeps the flow gradually going up, I mean, there is full permission to even take it like this way also. But one should consult. One should not do anything abruptly. So scriptures focus more on step-by-step approach, especially one has when lots of responsibility and when at this point, let's say someone could be in 45, 50, this is the time to wrap up the Grihastha ashram. Uh, then one can enhance one's speed towards spiritual life or Krishna consciousness. Hmm. Hare Krishna. I'll pause there. Any thoughts, comments, any additions in what we read or what we kind of discussed? Where does it go? Somehow Zoom they changed some settings. I don't know. Earlier it used to stay, but now it's gone. Anyone has comments, questions, thoughts there? Too much, too heavy? Easier said than done, right? But one should develop a plan. One should have a good plan. You have a good plan, Krishna will help. So these are the different stages. The last is Shilonchana, right? Basically, dependent on whatever Krishna arranges, like the cows collecting, like even Raghunath Das Goswami was doing this Shilonchana vritti. And then there are phases for Vanaprastha and then sannyas also. Um, because it's not like, one ashram on, it's not like a button. Okay, brahmachari off, grihastha on, right? In the brahmachari, like towards the end of brahmachari phase, if one wants to enter grihastha, one has to go through training. One must go through training. Similarly, at the, like how grihastha life is, because brahmachari life is different, grihastha life is different, but a good brahmachari will be a good grihastha. Hmm. A good grihastha will be a good vanaprastha, right? It's like you're developing for the next phase, right? For the next role. So transition happens smoothly. It's not that one is at the peak of their career and suddenly, okay, job gone, or okay, I'm not going to work from tomorrow. But even if one stops working, one may not have that much spiritual enthusiasm. What will one do 24 hours? Therefore, it's not recommended to abruptly change things. First, we need to kind of develop that spiritual taste, hankering for Krishna consciousness. What are we utilizing 6 hours for? Are we utilizing 6 hours nicely? If we utilize 6 hours and get to 8 hours and get to 10 hours, then we can get to 24 hours fully. So that's the progression. But Lord is transcendental to all this. So someone could say, hey, why did Lord at the age of 24 years? Well, it's generally the time for Grihastha. Lord is above all these things. Lord did not have to take sannyas, but his main mission is to deliver the all of us. Therefore, so everything and anything he does is divya or transcendental. So he took sannyas, and especially in this sampradaya, right? This could also be a question, why he took sannyas in this sampradaya? So that people can respect. And because this sampradaya was more respected that time, Gaudiya sampradaya was not so respected. So Lord wanted to kind of bring back the pure teachings. Okay. Any questions before we read further? Okay, let's read text 30, sorry, 35. Anyone wants to read?
I can read, Prabhuji.
Okay, please.
সন্ন্যাস করিয়া প্রভু কইলে আকর্ষণ, যতেক পালাইছিল তার্কিক দিগণ। Translation by Sri Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada ki jai. After accepting the sannyas order, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu attracted the attention of all those who had evaded him, beginning with the logicians.
Hare Krishna. So thank you, Mataji, for reading. So that was the main purpose, right? The people were evading or running away from the Lord, thinking him he's ordinary or this and that. But as soon as he accepted sannyas, who were the first ones? Tarkika. We read earlier, Kutarkika were giving like bad logicians. But they were the first ones to basically Tarkika Adi, right? Adi means etc. Or etc. here means those people who were doing Palayana, Palanchila, those who were running away they kind of were attracted. Sannyasa, Kuriya, Prabhu, Koila, Akarshan. Akarshan, Krishna, Sarva Akarshati. Krishna is all attractive. So the Lord, attracted through different people through different ways. So the dress may attract people sometimes. The attire is also important. Mm. Yes, next 36.
Prabhuji, I can read.
Yeah, anyone who wants to read, please raise your hand so it always goes smooth and we use, it'll go smoothly all the time. Yes, Polly Mataji, please read.
Okay. পড়ুয়া পাষণ্ডে কর্মে নিন্দকাদি যত তারা আসি প্রভু পায় হয় অবনত. Translation: Thus the students in fields, fruitive workers, and critics all came to surrender into the lotus feet of the Lord.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Pashandi. So basically, these are, if you go back to text number 29, we'll see that these are all the people mentioned, right? Mayavadi, Karmanishta, Kutarkika, Nindaka, Pashandi, Paduva, Adhama. These are all people who fled away. Say Saba Mahadaksha Dhano Palaila. They were expert in running away. But when the Lord took sannyas, the Paduya, Pashandi, Karmi, Nindaka Adi, Yata, they all came. They all came, not just came, they surrendered. Prabhu Paya Hoya Avan Avanata. Avanata. So they came and surrendered. Isn't that amazing? Right? And that's what we saw in the drama also yesterday. First, those people who were like Jagai Madai, like all these people are like Jagai Madai, and that's what like Lord Chaitanya was about to kill Jagai Madai. But Nityananda Prabhu said, well, practically, if you kill them, then practically you have to kill everyone. Because everyone has the Jagai Madai propensity. The demons are sitting, Ravana, Kumbhakaran, Jagai Madai, they're sitting right in the heart. You have to kill everyone. Then will no one left in Kali Yuga. Lord is so merciful. So all these people, the bad students or the who are just like giving wrong logic and who don't have faith, right? Who are fruitive karmanishtas, karmis, everyone, Lord made them to take shelter of his lotus feet. Any thoughts, comments here? Anyone has? Yes, Shilpa Mataji, want to read?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dhanvat Pranam, devotees. 37, right, Prabhuji? Okay. Hare Krishna. Text 37. Aparadha Kshama Lila Dubila Prema Jale Keba Edai Be Prabhura Prema Mahajale. Translation and output by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Lord Chaitanya excused them all, and they merged into the ocean of devotional service, for no one can escape the unique loving network of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Purport: Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was the ideal Acharya. An Acharya is an ideal teacher who knows the purport of the revealed scriptures, behaves exactly according to their injunctions, and teaches his students to adopt these principles also. As an ideal Acharya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu devised ways to capture all kinds of atheists and materialists. Every Acharya has a specific means of propagating his spiritual movement with the aim of bringing men to Krishna consciousness. Therefore, the method of one Acharya may be different from the other, but the ultimate goal is never neglected. Srila Rupa Goswami recommends Tasmad Kenapi Upayena Manah Krishna Nivesayet Sarve Vidhi Nisedhasyur Etayor Eva Kinkara. An Acharya should devise a means by which people may somehow or other come to Krishna consciousness. First, they should become Krishna conscious, and all the prescribed rules and regulations may later gradually be introduced. In our Krishna consciousness movement, we follow this policy of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. For example, these boys and girls in the Western countries freely intermingle. Special concessions regarding their customs and habits are necessary to bring them to Krishna consciousness. The Acharya must devise a means to bring them to devotional service. Therefore, although I am a sannyasi, I sometimes take part in getting boys and girls married. Although in the history of sannyasa, no sannyasi has personally taken part in marrying his disciples. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, back to you. Haribol.
Haribol, Mataji, you have any comments? Thank you for reading.
I learned something new, Prabhuji. This was going through my head couple of days as I heard one of the lecture on the eve of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. No, I think in one of the class, Prem Sankirtan Prabhu was mentioning about Srila Prabhupada's Gurudev and his way of teaching and so forth, about, he's very scholarly teaching and so forth. So that was actually running in through my head, and Srila Prabhupada now here gave the clear detail that every teacher has his own way, but all all small, not small, but the water basically combines and gets into the ocean. The main goal is to spread Krishna consciousness, and then the rules and regulations. So I that's my takeaway. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. This is the expert, Acharya or Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the role of a devotee, how a devotee is expert, daksha. Jal bichha diya. Right? This is called net, right? Internet. There's no doubt a net which catches us in the network. And then we are caught in this net or jal. So the Acharya also said, oh, people are running after internet or network or networking, right? Work networking, social networking. But this is the net of prema, which Lord Chaitanya has given. Prema Sankirtana. Prema Jal. It's called twice in this verse. If you see, this is used Prema Jal, and the next verse Prema Mahajal. Aparadha Shamila. अपराध को क्षमा कर दिया, कोई बात नहीं. You have done any offenses? No. Anyone and everyone is welcome. Every saint had a past. Every sinner has a future. You forgive all the aparadha. Dubaila, Prema Jal. Inundated everyone in the Prema Jal. Jal means this is the ocean of love of Godhead, or the net of love of Godhead. the loving network, Prema Mahajali. No one could go away, right? They're so like um, strategic or so simple yet so effective. And Prabhupada also, you know, Prabhupada also sometimes jokingly say, like, oh, I tricked you. I tricked you in my job, right? There's devotees that somehow, I mean, devotees are also tricksters because they are the followers of Lord Chaitanya or Srila Prabhupada. First, there's one devotee was joking. First, devotees will say, okay, first like Bali Maharaj. Hmm? Vaman Dev came. He also tricked him, right? He said, oh, 3 steps of land. I don't need anything, Baba. Just give me 3 steps of land. I am just anyways a dwarf, 3 feet person. I don't even need 6 feet space. I'm a small person. Just three steps of land. My feet are small. My intelligence. He said, they ask something big, maybe like 5 acres, 10 acres. Ask something big. Maybe the whole planet I will give you. Maybe some apsaras, maybe some good, palace, some nice, um, 3 steps of land. That's it. That's how devotees also do. Okay, just chant 5 minutes every day, 10 minutes, whatever. Don't do 60 minutes. Just do 5 minutes, right? 1 month, 10 minutes. Just come once. Just come once, right? You don't have to change anything in your life. Just come once, right? So that's the transcendental trickery. That's the job, right? Once they are hooked, of course, this jal is very good for one's benefit, right? For one's benefit is to get out of the material network, hmm, out of the Maya trap. Maya is also put a jal. So either we in the jal of Prema jal of Lord Chaitanya, or we become entrapped in the jal of Maya network, Netflix. Oh, that's interesting. Netflix. That's why it's like it fixes us to the net. Maybe that's why it's called Netflix. Right? It fixes us to the job. Hmm? So the choice is ours, which trap we want to be in. The trap which will release us from all the bondage and get us back home, back to Godhead, or the trap which is going to entrap us in the cycle of birth and death. Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam. We'll be entangled. We have to break through this cycle. This is the human life, special benediction. To break through, we have the opportunity, we have the chance to choose the right trap, to choose either the Prema Jal of Lord Chaitanya or the Maya Jal. This beautiful bhajan also. Arakena Maya Jale. Arakena Maya Jale. Let's see this from Bhakti Thakur. Arakena Maya Jale. পড়িতেছ জীবা আমি নাহি জানো বাধা হইয়ে রবে তুমি চিরদিন. O fish-like soul, you will have to remain in this material world for a long, long time. Isn't that so relevant, right? We are caught in this Maya jal and we think we are free. অতি তুচ্ছ ভোগে আসে বন্দী হয়ে মায়া ফাঁসে রহিলে বিকৃত ভাবে দণ্ডে যথা paradhina. After becoming captive in Maya's snare due to your desire for insignificant enjoyments, you remain transformed in a spiritually diseased condition, punishable just like a disobedient servant. That's a Maya jal. ekuna bhakoti bole Krishna prema sindhu jale ক্রীড়া করি অনায়াসে ঠাকুর তুমি কৃষ্ণাধীনা Now, by the power of devotional service, always remain subservient to Lord Krishna, swimming and frolicking freely in the nectarian ocean of Krishna Prema. Or here, Prema Sindhu Jal. See, the word Jal is used here a few times, and that's what we are reading about. This is the Prema Mahajal. This is the Krishna Prema Sindhu Jal. So we have to get out from the Maya Jal and come to Krishna Prema Sindhu Jal. Choice is ours. That's why Lord Chaitanya has set up this Prema Jal so that all of us can take benefit and get out of the Maya's trap. And more specific in the purport, there's sometimes some rules need to be like details need to be adjusted, as we have discussed before also, like Prabhupada adjusted some details being an acharya, like marrying boys and girls, devotees, giving initiations to mothers, women, so these things were unheard of. Sannyasi traveling in a plane or using motor vehicle, crossing the ocean. So we have to focus on the essence. The essence is Mana Krishna Niveshani. The mind should be absorbed. Our mind and the minds of those who come in contact with us. That's the goal of life. Is my mind absorbed in Krishna? Are the people who are coming, are they getting closer to Krishna? Am I getting closer to Krishna? Are the people who are coming getting closer to Krishna? Rest, everything is subservient to them. Satatam smartavya Vishnu vismartavya na chatuchit sarve vidhi nishedasyor etayoreva kinkara. All the rules and regulations are subservient to what? Then we always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. Tasmat kenapi upayena mana Krishna niveshayit. Kenapi koi bhi upay lagao, but man ko Krishna mein lagao. Nivesh. Invest your mind in Krishna. That's what Krishna is saying. Man mana bhav mad bhakto. This is by what Acharya. So by marrying them, boys and girls, was not just he was like doing some for any other reason. So that they live a Vedic life in the Grihastha ashram where Krishna is the center. That was the purpose. They become close to Krishna. Their mind becomes absorbed in Krishna, and they do services, preaching together, rather than living like animals. Animals don't get married. But human life is meant to live in ashram. So one has to pick an ashram and choose. Any other thoughts, comments here, additions? Okay, let's read the next verse. Text. Yes, Baswati Mataji, please. 38.
Pranam to all devotees, all to Srila Prabhupada. Text 38. Shaba nistarite Prabhu kripa avatar, Shaba nistarite kore chaturi apar. Translation. Prabhuji, can you scroll up? Translation. And purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in order to deliver all the fallen souls. Therefore, he devised many methods to liberate them from the clutches of Maya. Purport. It is the concern of the Acharya to show mercy to the fallen souls. In this connection, Desha Kala Patra, the place, the time, and the object should be taken into consideration, since the European and American boys and girls in our Krishna conscious movement preach together, less intelligent men criticize that they are mingling without restriction. In Europe and America, boys and girls mingle unrestrictedly and have equal rights. Therefore, it is not possible to completely separate the men from the women. However, we are thoroughly instructing both men and women how to preach, and actually, they are preaching wonderfully. Of course, we very strictly prohibit illicit sex. Boys and girls who are not married are not allowed to sleep together or live together, and there are separate arrangements for boys and girls in every temple. Grihasthas live outside the temple, for in the temple we do not allow even husband and wife to live together. The results of this are wonderful. Both men and women are preaching the gospel of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Krishna with redoubled strength. In this verse, the words Shaba Nistarite Kore Chaturi Apar indicate that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to deliver one and all. Therefore, it is a principle that a preacher must strictly follow the rules and regulations laid down in the Shastras, yet at the same time devise a means by which the preaching work to reclaim the fallen may go on with full force. So here, this purport, Acharyas, so it's Chaturi means the trick, the way to preach the Krishna consciousness. So by hook or by crook, but at the same time following the regulations and rules strictly. That's what Prabhupada is telling here in this purport, that at the same time following the strict rules and regulations, Prabhupada always encourages the boys and girls, especially in United States or Western countries. It's not like India. India has a lot of restrictions between boys and girls and mixing boys and girls in each family. But in United States, especially in United States and other part of the country, world, there is no separation, as we know, between boys and girls. They live together. They can raise children even when they're not married. So that's why Prabhupada is telling here that in the temple, it's very restricted, and he's not allowing them, boys and girls, to live together or do anything which is not conducive in the society, and also for preaching the Krishna consciousness. But at the same time, they are doing, the Prabhupada is telling that those boys and girls, they are preaching with the full force, but keeping good distance between them, which should be. And also here mentioned, that the temple, it's not even allowed, husband wife to live together is not allowed. So everything is in ISKCON, it's happening with following strict rules. That's what Prabhupada is mentioning here. Back to you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Krishna Bhakta Ati Chatur. Mahaprabhu in the role of a devotee. Kore Chaturi Apar. Apar. There's no boundary. Chatur here is more like using one's intelligence, right? Krishna has given, Prabhupada also said that how will the movement expand, right? How will the movement expand? Can anyone? Prabhupada said two things. Of course, he said multiple things multiple times, but two things he said. To grow the movement, we need two things. Can anyone guess?
Preach.
Yeah.
Learn and follow. Right, Prabhu?
Preach.
Follow. Okay. I think those are like what his Vishika Prabhu may recall. Chant Hare Krishna, share others. That's, I think you're referring, learn and follow, or learn and share faith. Okay, good. Very nice. Anything else? Still, those two words are missing. These answers are also correct. Preach, follow, learn, share. Okay, very nice. But how will the movement stably, like how will any society grow?
Togetherness, Prabhuji.
Togetherness, very nice. Unity is strength, very nice. What else?
A little bit
Grahastha.
liberal.
Sorry?
Then
By
commitment.
grahasthas, Prabhu.
Combined grihasthas? You said combined grihasthas? Did I hear right?
Prabhuji, I said by involving more grahasthas also in the movement.
Involving more grihasthas. Yeah, everyone, we need all the movement these days, primarily like over 70% are grihasthas only. So yes, that's correct. Sankirtan, all these are nice points there, which are absolutely correct, right? Chanting, sharing, book reading. But Prabhupada used these two terms by intelligence and organization. You must organize, you must use one's intelligence. So organizing, because anything, let's say even you're doing a small program for 10 people, they need some system, right? Where are we doing? Who is doing? Everyone has a role. What time are we doing? Do we have the right ingredients like mridanga, kartal, etc.? So many things are required to even have a program for 5 people or 10 people. What to speak like worldwide organization? Like, can you imagine the scale of responsibilities, right? In every temple, 4:30 there is Mangal Aarti. Like there is that much standardization you'll not see even in big corporations like Microsoft or Google. So this is Prabhupada's, genius. Such a system is there. So one must use one's intelligence as per time, place, circumstances. But at the same time, one should not feel, oh, I am the Acharya. I can invent new things. Details, can be adjusted. Like, will the audience sit on the mat or the sofa or the chair? That's a detail. But can I also, maybe serve alcohol? Maybe all the people who like alcohol will also come. Maybe that level of invention, we should certainly, the voice should come. Maybe let me check with seniors. Maybe let me check with the Guru Sadhu Shastra. Will they like it? Will they approve? So just desire is, oh, my desire is to share Krishna consciousness. Desire is great, right? But we are not at that level to invent things ourselves. As will Guru approve of it? Will senior Vaishnavas approve of it? Will the local authority approve of it? Will the Shastra approve of it? Will Prabhupada approve of it? So sometimes all answers we may not be able to get. Like, how will we get, will Prabhupada approve of it? We can always ask. We can ask our Shiksha Guru, Diksha Guru, senior Vaishnavas who are mature, qualified to answer. So some things are clear, right? Like black and white, should not be done or should be done. Some things which are in the gray zone, which we can always check, right? So in short, Prabhupada did unprecedented things, until date. And people at that time, even his own god brothers some of them were saying wrong things. Hey, no, this is Maya, this is this, this is that. But some who were like Sargrahi, seeking the essence, like, look at the result. The result is they're all, they were all doing wrong things, living relationships and eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Now they are following four regulative principles, chanting 16 months, getting up for Mangal Aarti, living a whole life of dedication. Who could do that? As we say, the taste of the cake lies in the, right? What the result lies in the taste, right? Result, how is the pudding? What's that? Proof of the pudding is in the taste, something like that.
Icing on the cake, right? Something like
No, that's different. Like the proof of the pudding is in the taste, right? Or like how is the cake? How can you tell it was good or bad when you taste it, right?
Prabhuji, the proof is in the pudding. Something like that.
The proof is okay. I think we all get it, right? Right. Yeah, the proof of the pudding is in the eating or is in the taste. The proof of the pudding is in the eating, right? So basically, in short, the results, right? How is the outcome? The outcome is from hippies to happies, from uncultured, people who were totally against Vedic system. They completely became pure Vaishnavas. First they were in wrong things, and so that's the magic of an acharya, right? He took them out of the clutches of Maya and inundated love of Godhead. That's the acharya. Any other thoughts, comments, additions anyone has? Any questions before we wrap up? Okay, we'll pause here. Shri Caitanya Caritamrita ki jai, Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Samavita Gaur Bhaktavinda ki jai, Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripasindubhyaiva cha, Pranam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare